Hey everyone, so you've been stuck with a monitor that just can't keep up with your gaming sessions, right? You're tired of blurry visuals, slow response times, and colors that look washed out no matter what you do. Well, I found something that actually makes a difference, the ASUS ROG Strix Xg32Uq. It's a 32-inch 4K monitor that might just be the upgrade your setup needs. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the picture quality is next level. This thing is a beast with its 4K resolution, so everything from games to movies looks razor sharp. I was blown away the first time I fired up Cyberpunk 2077, the neon lights and tiny details in Night City were so crisp, it felt like I was actually there. Even text on web pages looks way more readable, which is a huge plus if you're working or browsing for long stretches. The HDR support doesn't hurt either, bright scenes pop, and dark areas stay rich without looking muddy. Gaming performance is where this monitor really shines. It's got a 144Hz refresh rate, which means smoother gameplay even in fast-paced titles like Call of Duty or Fortnite. I noticed a big difference in how responsive controls felt, especially in competitive matches where every millisecond counts. The response time is 1 millisecond, so ghosting is basically non-existent, no more blurry trails behind your character when you're moving fast. Plus, it supports G-Sync, so if you've got an NVIDIA GPU, you won't have to deal with screen tearing or stuttering. That alone makes it worth it if you're serious about gaming. Now, let's talk about the design. It's got this sleek, angular look with RGB lighting that you can customize through ASUS's Aura Sync software. It's not just for show, it actually adds a bit of flair to your setup, and you can sync it with other ROG gear if you have it. The stand is sturdy and lets you tilt, swivel, and adjust the height, which is great for ergonomics. I also appreciate that it has built-in speakers, though they're not going to replace a proper sound system. They're decent for quick checks or if you're in a pinch, but for immersive audio, you'll still want headphones or external speakers. Connectivity is another strong point. It's got HDMI 2.1, DisplayPort 1.4, and even USB-C with 90W charging, so if you've got a laptop, you can power it up while using this monitor. That's super convenient if you're trying to declutter your desk. The USB hub is handy too. I use it to plug in my keyboard and mouse directly to the monitor instead of reaching around to the back of my PC. It's those little things that make a big difference in day-to-day use. One thing to keep in mind is the size. At 32 inches, it's pretty big, so make sure you've got the space for it. It's not something you can just plop on a tiny desk, you'll need room to sit back a bit to take full advantage of the screen real estate. Also, while the colors are great out of the box, if you're into color accuracy for work like photo or video editing, you might want to calibrate it or look into a monitor with better factory calibration. It's not terrible, but it's not pro-level either. Another thing to note is the power draw. This thing pulls a lot of watts, especially when you're pushing 4K at high refresh rates. If you're conscious about energy use or have an older power supply, just keep an eye on your electricity bill. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to be aware of. So, to wrap it up, the ASUS ROG Strix Xg32Uq is a fantastic 4K gaming monitor with smooth performance, great visuals, and solid features that make it worth the investment if you're looking to upgrade. The link is below if you want to check it out. I've had mine for a few months now, and it's been a game changer for both work and play.